spiritual.
I've been heavy on my grind, putting value on my time. I see the vision in my mind, in my purpose I'm aligned. I refuse to slow down, I claim these blessings all around. I'ma keep my focus, and I'ma stay grounded. I have a really good feeling about this. Put a target on my goals, I can't miss. Lately I've been manifesting, setting good intention. And I believe in me, 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 me. Everything I want is in me. I attract abundance to me. In a vision, I believe in me, 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 me. Everything I want is in me. I attract abundance to me. In a vision, had to release what wasn't serving me. Now I'm around the same minds as me. I only vibrate on a frequency, and that's the way I choose to be. Now I smile through the dark. I'm still learning, but I'm on a mission, and I got tunnel vision. I have a really good feeling about this. Put a target on my goals, I can't miss. Lately I've been manifesting, setting good intentions. Me, 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 me. Everything I want is in me. I attract abundance to me. In a vision, I believe in me, 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 me. Everything I want is in me. I attract abundance to me. In a vision. I am a manifestation of universal power. I am a wonder that exists all around me. I am a creator of my reality, and the universe is ready to support my dreams. I am a powerful aspect of divine consciousness. I am in tune to all that I need. And I believe in me, 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 me. Everything I want is in me. I attract abundance to me. In a vision, I believe in me, 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 me. Everything I want is in me. I attract abundance to me. In a vision, I believe in me.
Let's get spiritual.
I've been heavy on my grind, putting value.
Swimming through the waves of truth and lies, seeking the patience to be still and ride the ebbs and flows the way inside, carry me through the womb. I lie awake but sleep. I lie awake but sleep. That's why I'm starting to figure out how to change my ways. Starting to figure out how to spend my days. Create the frequency that I seek to live in. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Focus on the body, mind, heart, and soul. Raising my vibrations everywhere I go. No, I'm not the body, you're the mind, I'm soul. I am the creator, navigating every part of my mind. Seeking to impress the shadows in my mind. Knowing all is meant to when it's all divine. Everything's connected, everything's aligned. The words of my creation, it was all designed to realign, it really need to free our mind. And notice every second we were all assigned to reach a better overstanding in our time. Said I'm starting to figure out how to change my ways. Starting to figure out how to spend my days. Create the frequency that I seek to live in. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Focus on the body, mind, heart, and soul. Raising my vibrations everywhere I go. No, I'm not the body, you're the mind, I'm soul. Spiritual warfare going on. see the light, my eye flows into the depths of my reality. There I go, drowning my thoughts down in my face with my eyes closed. That's when I know the scars that I grow can only keep on getting bigger as the time flows. So I gotta seek and counsel in the most I know to help me fight the enemy that wants to stop the growth. Yeah, these scars are made by me, igniting naturally in this realm. I can be anything I wanna be. Through the most high, I will reach the highest frequency. So I gotta pick my feet. The time is now. Start to figure out how to change my ways. Start to figure out how to spend my days. Create the frequency that I see to live in. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Focus on the body, mind, heart, and soul. Raising my vibrations everywhere I go. No, I'm not the body, you're the one I'm soul. Start to figure out how to change my ways. Start to figure out how to spend my days. Create the frequency that I see to live in. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Start to figure out how to change the pain. And all the sunshine in and erase the rain. In any situations, not a loss, it's a gain. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Aren't you something to admire? Cause you shine at something like a mirror, and I can't help but notice you reflect in this heart of mine. If you ever feel alone and the glare makes me hard to find, just know that I'm always very loud on the other side. Cause with your hand in my hand and a pocket full of soap, I can tell you there's no place we couldn't go. Just put your hand on the past, I'll be trying to pull you through. You just gotta be strong. I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me. The biggest thing that's set in my heart is a space, and now you're home. Show me how to fight for now, and I'll tell you, baby, it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out. You were right here all alone. It's like you're my mirror, my mirror staring back at me. I couldn't get any bigger with anyone else beside of me. And now it's clear as this promise that we're making two reflections into one. Cause it's like you're my mirror, my mirror staring back at me, staring back at me. Aren't you something and original? Cause it doesn't seem really as simple, and I can't help but stare, cause I see true summer in your eyes. Ooh, I can't ever change without you. You reflect me, I love that about you. And if I could, I would look at us all the time. Just with your hand in my hand and a pocket full of soap, I can tell you there's no place we couldn't go. Just put your head on the past, I'll be trying to pull you through. You just gotta be strong. I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me. The biggest thing that's set in my heart is a space, and now you're home. Show me how to fight for now. I tell you, baby, it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out. You my heart is a space, and now you're home. You show me how to fight for now. You show me, baby. I tell you, baby, and it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out. You were right here all along. It's like you're my mirror. Oh, my mirror staring back at me. Oh, I couldn't get any bigger. Oh, with anyone else beside of me. Oh, and now it's clear as this promise that we're making two reflections into one. 'Cause it's like you're my mirror. Oh, my mirror staring back at me, staring back at me. Oh.
Immortal. Yo. Came out the portal, immortal into a human body. I've been existing way before the earth had Anunnakis. Intergalactical battles, intergalactical travels, infinitely going through stars. The universe will unravel all of its secrets, peep it. I'm starting to leak it. Time for truth is coming 100, it's time to seek it. Expanding my perception through the spectrum of light. I'm going in with spectrum and the shit's out of sight. We indigo children, yeah, we building frequencies through the ceiling. Penetrating through reality, a marvelous feeling. Regardless, we're healing these humans that be claiming we demonic. The resonance goes over their heads, we super cosmic. Your logic is ignorance mixed with fear in your thinking. My pineal gland is flooded, son, that shit don't be blinking. Sinking into your subconscious like a song with no words. The way I come up with these symbols of letters is absurd. Hey yo, my rhymes are like angelic beings. This shit is freeing, so pure that if you were born blind, I'll have you seeing. Breathing in a multi-dimensional light so captivating. Double helix is nonsense, so what I'm activating, feel the power from within, seeping right through my skin. From the earth into my feet as it goes up to my chin. It got me grinning, rotation like spirals, my music spinning. I told you that I don't be playing, still I'm always winning. Fibonacci to the haters, curve them right to the side. They don't understand the energy, it comes from inside. So inside is what I master, used to be a disaster. Now I'm gladly elevating to a whole new chapter. Yeah, I'm giving birth to a whole new style. I incarnated through New York, yeah, I rep Long Island. Don't get it twisted though, I'm truly repping this earth. I came to free all these humans and show you all what you're worth. Immortal. Yeah, raising your frequencies one soul at a time. As I pass this mic to my boy Spectrum, yo Spectrum, light that up, kid.
They tried to tell me I'm mortal, I told them I was immortal. They asked me what makes me different, I asked them what makes you normal. I just followed my morals and I unfollowed the formal. Hopped on a track with crews, now we straight cruising through portals. I download the Metatron, I'm reversing it till I'm dead and gone. If you think I'm dope, then you said it wrong. Not trying to flex, but I'm hella strong. Mine did things you never seen. When I say mine, you know what I mean. I'm the most when I'm in my mode, and y'all average is like the mean. I really didn't mean to go intervene. I'm the middleman, chilling in between. You should do the math, we ain't keeping score. But I just hit a 3.14. I cook it up, make it look easy as pie. I'm moving in silence and seeing the sign. I am the G. If you remove me, all you gon' see is your sins. This is a big game of six. The simulation is breaking again. I'm taking control, creating my soul. And if the truth fits, I'm breaking it in. Breaking it. All I really know is that I'll never know. I've been here for forever, don't know when to go. I think that indicates that I'm an indigo. In that case, I'm in the go. Green light, my heart, chakra booming. Solar plexus, Lexus zooming. You assuming that I'm human. I'm just being what you doing. I've been teaching teachers frequently. It's apparent I'm a parent when it comes to raising frequencies. The way I'm living life, I haven't rest in peace recently. Immortal with my technique, but my ego dying easily. Death is teasing me by leaving me with DMT. Now it seems to me that everything I see is seeing me. Life is just an infinite circle with a twist. I used to wanna be like them, now they do not exist.
Immortal.
Peace, and definitely light reflections to all this evening. Welcome to the Melanin Frequency Vigil and wave number 43. I am Ken 178, the white solar mirror, priestess Mut Ma'at Nefer Habibullah. And it is definitely my pleasure to be with you all this evening for tonight's Melanin Frequency, and definitely giving squeezes like all get out to Divine Star Ken 122 for allowing me the opportunity to facilitate this evening session with you all. We are here as the Melanin Emerging Collective Consciousness and Alignment, and we are in the year of divine power. We're here every single Sunday at 6 p.m. We come together every single Sunday at 6 p.m. Ashe. And as cosmic legacy holders, we actualize divine power on earth. As cosmic legacy holders, we actualize divine power on earth. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo. Please indicate in the chat that you are able to hear my voice. If so, I'd appreciate it. With all gratitude and arms reached out. Please confirm that you're able to hear my voice clearly. I hope so. Give thanks. Thank you, Brother Kill, Ken 38, Sharif, Baba Sharif, and my most lovely star. Thank you, spiritual being. Thank you very much, you all, for showing up for yourselves and for the universe. For we are mimic. Our mission is to shift the global consciousness of the melanin dominant population and establish an everlasting legacy of high frequency beings with immortal health and immortal wealth through the application and remembrance of cosmic knowledge. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Our mission is to shift the global consciousness of the melanin dominant population as you, and you and me, and establish an everlasting legacy of high frequency beings with immortal health and immortal wealth through the application and remembrance of cosmic knowledge. Come on, let's seal and imprint it. Our mission is to shift the global consciousness of the melanin dominant population and establish an everlasting legacy of high frequency beings with immortal health and immortal wealth through the application and remembrance of cosmic knowledge. And we're here to do the 52 ways to do just that, actualize divine power. And here you are invited to join us for these 52 ways of actualizing it on Earth, okay? Each 7 Earth rotations, we come here to explore a different method of actualizing the power that we divinely walk in and live through these 52 melanin frequency waves. So by all means, invite your like-minded friends and families to tap into this as well. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo. We are here on Ken 118, the white magnetic mirror, and we have entered into the white mirror wave spell. Yeah, I'm like all kinds of goosies going on because I'm a white mirror, so this definitely resonates with me. And for all that we represent, I just give thanks for this message. So if you don't mind, we're going to read this. The first time we're going to interpersonalize it by saying I. All right, you say it as well, because in Lakesh Alakin, I'm another you, you are another me. Ashe. Then we're going to turn it around And we're going to say you unify, okay? And when we say you, I want you to picture into your hearts and into your mind someone that you want to reflect this affirmation on to as well, okay? And then the third time, we're going to do it as a collective with the we, because we are community. We are in Lakesh Alakin, Ashe. So we're going to bring it in as a collective for the third time around. Let's go ahead and get this energy, this synergy, this kinergy in and out. I unify in order to reflect, attracting order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by my own power doubled. You unify in order to reflect, attracting order. You seal the matrix of endlessness with the magnetic tone of purpose. You and you alone are guided by your own power doubled. Okay? Now collectively, we unify in order to reflect. Feel it, y'all. Feel the connection. Attracting order. We seal the matrix of endlessness with the magnetic tone of purpose. We, you, us, me are guided by our own power doubled. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo. And ready and available for you right now is The Birth of the Melanin Frequency, written by our very own, visionated by our very own, if that is a word, High Priestess Ma'at M. Makaru, Amen, on all multi-level formats. That's Kindle, print, Audible, audio book. Get your book. I got my books in right here beside me, okay? I also have it in my Audible, yeah, so I can hear the power behind the voice, saying each melanin frequency and its breakdown. So get yours today. All right. We have our online motivation temple, which is also an amazing safe space for us all to evolve. Visit melanatedimmortals.com to tap into this mimic meditation on a daily basis if you like, because you and us and we are all welcome to get into the temple and to really let go and release, or to build up and restore as we set our intentions each and every plasma. You're welcome to visit the Meta Shop where you'll be able to, hey, I hope you got your candle lit. I know I do. I got it lit right in here, right next to me for this vigil, because at vigils, that's what you normally see people doing, holding up their light. Now, you can look in the mirror and be that light. Ashe. But in all the same, get your candle, get your tote bag, get a notebook for you to be able to take notes every single time we come together and do these frequency vigils. Of the same, get some paraphernalia so as you walk out your door, you represent the frequency. If somebody say, I'm that melanin frequency, you're like, what is a melanin frequency? There you go, shining your light. Get your paraphernalia right here, right now, and bring in those like-minded, because we will begin to magnetize and attract those that we are like in the aura or the energy that we're putting out. Also, go ahead and grab a hold of your 260 Galactic Spin Journal if you haven't already. It's only $55. This is the way for you to be able to track your journey, through every 260. 260 is the number of plasmas that hold the 260 expressions of our creator, okay, of the creator. And so from time of incarnation, of you beginning your journey, you have the ability to track every single thing that you endure or that you experience throughout your journey, to see just how you evolve 260 to 260. Ashe. Let us feel your chant vibe. Yes, sign up for the chant call. We got one coming up tonight. Yes, we do, because we're on the white magnetic mirror. That means we're starting the next 13 plasma wave spell. Ashe. So tonight we're going to be celebrating this by chanting in with our Olmec cosmology language. And we want you to be a part of it. For whatever energy you bring into life, we want to hear it. We want to feel it. We want to know it. So go ahead and email us at chantcall@melanatedimmortals.com so we can put you on the calendar. We got starting on, I think it's Tuesday, the core chant begins. Is it Tuesday? No, Wednesday. Can 121, the red self-existing dragon, begins our core chant. And so we want you to be a part of it. So by all means, go ahead and email us today and let us know that you want to share your vibes with us, your energy with us on whatever day during the core that you represent, that you are represented. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo. So the Womb Evolution Living Light Experience is here for you to bring you some energetic and spiritual support to aid you with your physical, mental, and emotional endeavors. Yes, and our advanced energy services will support you beyond anything you can ever imagine with energy treatments that you can feel the cosmic and universal support and nurturing of Mother Energy that's going to be moving you through your daily challenges and blockages. I'm telling y'all, it works. It helps. It does what it does. It's either going to help you release or it's going to help you grow, all right, and evolve. So sign up for your first or second or third or whatever well visit and get the support, the healing experience and support that you need for your paradigm shift today. Ashe. Get your galactic incarnation relationship reading. This is where you want to make sure, like you got some people living with you, your children, your spouse, your companion, your best friend, your co-worker, get and explore what your cosmic connection is all about. Somebody rubbing you the wrong way every day, you want to know why. This is the way for you to be able to figure out the wise thing happen and get wise in your relationships. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo. Here we have, like I said before, when I invited y'all to share your chant vibes, tonight, we are on July 20th, okay? On the White Magnetic Mirror Wave Spell and Reflection, the Cosmic Expressions, we're going to have that starting at 10 p.m., and the chant call will follow right after that. But you don't want to miss that wave spell breakdown, because that's what's going to help you, right, navigate your way through the next 13 plasmas until we get to the next magnetic kin. Ashe. So make sure you set your alarms. If you want to take a nap, whatever, just make sure you wake up, because it's going to be on and popping. Ashe. Now, and we have on Amazon available to us all our new book for the girls, okay? Young girls, but see, I don't think it's just for the young girls, because I sat in on the Umi, the creation reading this past, what was it? The season, I think winter season. And my gosh, I picked up some stuff that I needed to implement in my wholeness. Ashe. So this is how we're teaching them how to own their power right now, as opposed to waiting, till they get our age or till they get mature. We want them to be to infiltrate with them with this knowledge of what their whole body, their wholeness is about to come into and experience before time, as opposed to in time. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo. Now, we have mimic self-study sessions available to you. That's if you're ready to get wet. Are you ready for the womb evolution technique? Because that's what it is. This self-study is for both divine feminine and divine masculine. Ashe, this self-study will help you heal from any traumas, dramas, and karmas that you may have been experiencing in life, learning your cosmic anatomy, getting better with the relationships that you draw into yourselves, Ashe, and yourselves. That could be a relationship with food. That could be a relationship with animals. That could be a relationship with any and everybody or thing. Ashe. We're here to laugh. We're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy ourselves in every way, shape, fashion, or form. So make sure, for your 50% off, you see the discount code is Divine9. So by all means, make sure you're saving up. And if you ain't saving up, make sure you reach out to High Priestess. I put her email in the chat. Make sure you reach out to her to set up whatever your needs may be to make sure you get it. Yep. This coming Friday, let us celebrate natural time together. On July the 25th, we will have our day out of time celebration. If you have not registered, make sure you register right now, today, yesterday, maybe tomorrow. Okay? For our second annual Day Out of Time celebration, hosted by the Synchronistic Human School of Enlightenment, and our founder of that school, Baba Neb Taharka Kanish Kawak. This is the day where we come together to unify and evolve, okay? Closing out the solar year, all right, on July the 25th, before we go into the new year, okay? That's like setting yourself up for the now and the later, okay? So let us all come together. There's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be cultural sharing. There's going to be drum circles, dancing and celebrating, because it is a celebration. Spiritual activation, grounding, ancestral honoring, and so much more. At the sunrise, we'll have a debt forgiveness meditation that'll be facilitated. This is going to help us awaken and align at the dawn to release burdens, okay, energetic and material burdens, okay, and let go of things that no longer serve us, opening our hearts to healing, gratitude, and universal harmony. When I tell y'all, it is a space you want to be in because the energy is amazing. Keeping in mind that this is a no commerce day, so there won't be an exchange of monies on this day. So that's why we're asking you all to register now. Let us know you're going to be in the space. The food will be catered. And if you feel like you want to bring a dish, all we're asking is for you to let us know, communicate with us to let us know what dish you're going to be bringing. Everything is going to be plant-based. All right. We're asking for those of you who may be traveling and you still want to be able to eat, a suggested donation of $20. Make sure you send that to Cash App $Echnab Pro, ETZNABPRO. If you have any questions, you can email Yogini9 at synchronistichuman.com, and yours truly, who's facilitating or who's the event planner, will definitely put that information in the chat as soon as I finish with this intro. Give thanks. The 260 Galactic Melanin Gods and Goddesses Convergence is coming up for the fall equinox, y'all. This is definitely a sacred call for galactic unity and power on Earth. We ask you to save this date right now because coming fall, we will be in the Georgia mountains. Woo woo, not Stone Mountain like we do for our priesthood open house, but up there in the mountains. When I tell you, in the fall, it is beautiful. So we're going to go on nature walk. We're going to have sound baths, melanin frequency sigil chants. It's going to be given, recited, or, we gonna make that happen. Oh, and the Earth Sutra. If you never experienced the Earth Sutra, you want to make sure you are present and in space for that. Networking is going to be with like-minded folks, in beautiful surrounding and so much more. So visit Melanated Immortals /events to register. Let us know you're going to be there. And maybe we can even collaborate on, your sleeping arrangements, okay? If you haven't made it for yourself already. We are in the Womb Evolution is sponsoring the She Who Remembers. Started today at 9 a.m. is Divine Feminine Coaching directly with High Priestess. I'm telling y'all, it was divine. She Who Journeys is going to be a 3-month private rebirth journey. And I tell you, I felt like I was born again because I was like, what? Oh, wait, hold up. Track back. Let me write that down. Oh, yes. She Who Rises, the Wise Woman's Path for Black women 50 plus entering their second womb season, as well as She Who Remembers, the Circle A 6-week group rebirth journey. So to find out more, make sure you email High Priestess at highpriestess@melanatedimmortals.com, or you can text 240-556-6837. Let alone, just go ahead, sign up. Visit melanatedimmortals.com/womb evolution. Ashe, ashe, and asheo. And without fail, you know good and well what you give will always come right back to you. Sometimes 100-fold, right? So donations help us keep our platform going. It helps keep, whenever you need direct hands-on services coming right to you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, whatever per person goes a long, long way. So you have the ability to submit or send or share these donations through Cash App at urbanmaat.com, $urbanmaat, and then paypal.me/Maat Foundation, or to help out our founder, Baba Nebt Harker Kanish Kawak. We also are in the giving mode to help him with his current circumstances. You can Cash App him any donation that falls on your heart at $Bluestorm 239. Ashe, ashe, and asheo. So now we have the moment we've all been waiting for. That is to bring up High Priestess Ma'at M. Makaru. Amen. With cosmic knowledge and spiritual wisdom all up under her everything, okay? That's the armpit, that's the chin, that's the neck, that's everything, okay? Under her feet, she walks with this cosmic knowledge and spiritual wisdom, and any and every single time you call her or in her presence or have the ability to hear her speak, she's dropping it like it's hot, okay? So let us all get ready. Put it in the chat. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We know what time it is.
The High Priestess, the Mimic who pulled me in. The High Priestess, the Mimic who pulled me in. It's time we come together to raise our consciousness. Amen. The High Priestess, the Mimic who pulled me in. Amen. Amen. The High Priestess, the Mimic who pulled me in. Amen. It's time we come together to raise our consciousness.
All right. Greetings. Am I being heard? Uh-oh. Hey. Okay. Oh. Greetings. Am I being heard? If you could just indicate in the chat, making sure I'm coming through. All right. So greetings and welcome everyone. Welcome to the Melanin Frequency. I had to take a breath because I was like, wait a minute, which one am I on? Because, I'm going to be on all day today, right? Started with this dawning with our She Who Rises group, our circle. It was wonderful. I learned some stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So, very excited about that. Then we had the Melanin frequency, and later on the chat call, we'll have our cosmic expressions and a wave spell breakdown. And so, and then the chanting, which is going to be awesome. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. I'm just saying. All right. Give thanks to Priestess Mutma Nefer Habibullah for coming through and being our special guest hostess this evening. Y'all know she be having me over here cracking up because you don't never know what she gonna say and how she gonna say it, right? So I just get a thrill out of listening and hearing her. Also, shout out to Star Kim 122, who is usually our hostess here with her smooth and melodic voice and bringing in her overtone frequency, through that smoothness. That's the way she do it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to her and all of y'all, right? So, wow. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Around this time, in July of 2020, we transmitted this frequency that says we always operate in the full authority of our divine purpose. We always operate in the full authority of our divine purpose. One more time. We always operate in the full authority of our divine purpose. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo. And so what was interesting about that is that that was our first, that was the second year, I believe. Wasn't that right? Yeah, I believe that was the second year of the Melanin frequency. We were in a year of authority. And this was the frequency that we rolled out. And of course, now we are, 6 years in, right? 6 years in? Am I right? Okay, yeah, 6 years. We're completing our 6th year. And we are now going into our 7th year, and definitely y'all want to stay tuned, because definitely right after the day out of time, we're going to be loading you up with information about the convergence. The Melanin frequency convergence is going to be awesome, and we are going into year 7. And this year is going to be very, very significant. I mean, all the years are, but we already have the theme for this year, for the year coming up. So I kind of want to say it, but I'm not going to say it, right? But, so I'm very excited about that. But when we talk about authority, right? And you look at, y'all know what I'm going to do. Y'all know I'm going to go break down the word, right? Author is the root word of authority, right? And so when we talk about authority, that means we are the author of something, right? That we were the ones who wrote the book on, and we said full authority, right, of our divine purpose. We authored it, not the program, not what was set up, not all of this karmas, dramas, and traumas. That's not the author, right? And a lot of times we operate as though that's the baseline. Now, we've been in practice now for a couple, I think probably, has it been? Somebody can tell me, right? Is the The last 260 spins, we've been talking about operating from the platform, the divine platform of creation, of source, versus conflict, war, danger, defeat, deficit. Right? We've been doing that now for about 260 spins. Am I right? All right. So now we can really, now as we cycle back around to this frequency where we say we always operate in the full authority of our divine purpose, it has a different kind of energy to it now. Right? Y'all feel that? Like you can now implement it. It's not just a concept. It's not just something that we say that sounds good. You know, we have these declarations, these invocations that we say, but don't it feel good when you know that you can fully implement that? You know what I'm talking about? Right? Am I by myself? Like, am I okay? I need some chat. I need some chatter in the chat, right? So, you know, we are the author of our divine purpose on earth. Not our problems. Thank you, brother Akil. Not our problems, not our situations, our circumstances with people, places, and things. Not even what has been set up for us from birth. This program. And let me tell you, definitely you do not want to miss this evening, because I'm really going to talk about, and I might talk about it a little bit now, but we're going to see, right? We're going to let it flow, right? I'm going to talk about the difference between the program and the system, right? The program is not the author, but a lot of times we operate as if the problems are the author. So what we do is we take our divine purpose and apply it to the problem instead of the other way around. What does that look like? Always in meditation, right? Aim. Always standing. Always operating in the full authority of our divine purpose. And then those things that occur, they are occurrences. Yes, based on what we set up. I know. We can go back and talk, well, what had happened, what somebody done, and what we did is why we are experiencing these circumstances. That has nothing to do with us always operating in the full authority of our divine purpose. They are occurrences. It doesn't knock you off your square because you have an occurrence. Something that has, and when I say occurrence, yes, something that happened over and over again, right? Until we fully implement. Thank you. I like the chat moving. Until we fully implement operating in the full authority of our divine purpose. That means, again, let's break down the word authority. We are the author, right? When you are the author, in the Latin word agere, I might not be saying it right, that's where it comes from. It says that you increase, originate, or promote. Right? Here's another thing that happens with author, right? Authentic. Right? When you have authority, you are authentic. You are yourself. Okay, What's yourself? Y'all know what I'm going to say? Y'all should be finishing my sentences by now, right? What species are we? Right? Where do we come from? So when we are talking about being authentic, we are talking about being authentic as a species of source, a species of the creator, a species of the most high, a species of God. And what do? God stuff, creator stuff, source stuff, most high stuff. Y'all know I'm saying stuff, and you know what word I want to say, right? I'll probably get there, right? Thank you, brother, again. Right? So that means to be authentic, to be the author, to have authority. Thinking again. She said she gonna say she gonna say it in the chat. Right? To have full authority of your divine purpose on earth, you got to be the author. You have to be authentic. And so in order to be authentic, you got to go all the way back or into or allow that authenticity to always be you. And that is always the source. Always. And your endeavors are your endeavors. You still source. No matter what. And you are authentic from where you reside. Right? Where you come from. And so how do we know we are in full authority? Because we always source. It don't go nowhere. When we have a bad argument, an ending argument, friend, family, spouse, and somebody at your job, you get fired or you fire somebody. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, however it works. You still source. And you don't never leave that position. We are in training to remember how to do that off the program. See, source don't have no program. Right? I know I'm getting into it. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna just say this one thing and I ain't gonna go into it, right? Source don't have no program. How do we know? How do we know that source don't have a program? Look outside. Let me ask a question. Is a tree on a program? Is it programmed to grow roots down in the earth or and leaves on trees, and then by the season, is that a program? Are the seasons having 4 seasons? Is that a program? Right? Or is it a system? Look up system. System is a little different. It literally comes from the word, the Greek word that references the sun. It literally means an organized whole. I think I like system a little bit better, more than program. Program means something that's pre-written. And you may not be the author of the program. Now, if you're the author of the program, then we okay. Right? These are just my perspectives. This is my perspectives. So when we're talking about being authentic and learning and remembering to be our God self, our whole, our organized whole, undivided. That's why I said like system. Organized wholes, undivided. so that now we imprint on our occurrences, our problems, our situations, our circumstances. We don't move from it. We're always in observation of ourselves as we have interactions, but the interactions are not the dominant force, right? We just came out of life force, our force of life. Our interactions, our problems are not the dominant force. The program, what has been pre-written from us, who we're not the authors of, right? Tells us that we got to be at war with everything. Everything is against us. Everything is a problem. And so when there is a problem, it becomes holistic, not from source. It doesn't. Source is always itself, always authentic, always the author, right? Always operating in full authority of divine purpose on earth. Always. And so how do we know we're in full authority? We always in meditation. We're always in observation. It doesn't mean we don't run into anything. Or let's change the positioning of that. That things, we have occurrences in our lives. We have endeavors. And like I said, even changing the words around to, I'm going to use this term, to what happens to you, right? I would even like to change that, right? Don't nothing happen to you that you're not the author of. And if you are authentic, if you have full authority of divine purpose on earth, then stuff is not happening to you. It's happening for you because you authorized it, right? So we either authorized it subliminally, subconsciously, or unconsciously because we just came into this world. So we authorized, in quote, the program to do what it's doing. But once we began to realize that we are source beings, creator beings, God beings, most high beings, we stopped participating, allowing, giving dominance to some program that was written for us to determine how we endeavor with each other, with nature, with how we think about ourselves and our relationship with the cosmos and cosmic beings, right? These are all programs. What if you don't have no program no more? Right? How do you know? Now, I doubt that, well, let me not say that. I'm not going to even use that. How do you know? see how the check works all the time. you it's on all the time. You can check yourself in mid-sentence if you mean it. You're not using the program no more. I decided I didn't want to use that term, what I was going to say. I don't want to say it like that. I want to say it from the system. I want to say it from source without having reference to what it looks like on this program we've been on. Right? That everything is adversarial. Everything is a danger. Everything is somebody gonna do something gonna happen and this gonna what? Like how many people do we hear just speaking about jubilance? Just speaking about, hey, let's explore the air. What are these particles in the air? And we just sit there and we for a whole hour, whole session, we just talking about the wonders of the air. We're just talking about the wonders of the ocean, the wonders of just being in existence and how miraculous it is to even be in this formation. And what if we just had all that just going through our bodies, emanating from us all 24/7, all the time, without ceasing. Even if something is moving through the body that feels like a pain or a discomfort, right? You don't throw everything, oh man, my knee hurts. See, dang, I knew it wasn't gonna work. I knew I couldn't say that my body is fully optimized. You see that? Soon as I say that, it's a pain. As soon as you say it, it's a pain because you said it. You said that your body's fully optimized. So what happens when it's trying to move something out? It just started rearranging the neurons. It started rearranging thought processes. Like today on our session today, where we were telling our perimenopausal and menopausal women about a different way to think of themselves as not declining, but defining themselves. And we gave them a cosmic viewpoint of who they are, right? So what starts happening? Your cells say, oh, that's right, man, it's about time. Let's go. And sometimes you got to move some stuff out of the way. It might feel uncomfortable. It might hurt. It might be it's like unraveling something. And it's a process to that. And sometimes you feel it. It might be moving some gas out that's, is stuck in your arm or something, like, hi, got gas, get in your back. Right? It's moving the stuff through. I say. So we have to trust divinity in this. That because we said it and we're going to stand on it, we're standing on it. Maybe, perhaps, when there is something that comes up, as soon as you say that, again, like we say, that's an indication that you meant what you said. You having a lot of problems? You down in the dump? You feel like you kicking rocks in the rain every day? Right? But you won't move from your divine purpose. That means you meant what you said. And what it's doing, I've been saying this now for a few times here. Perhaps if you stop looking at it as it's bad, I'm in a bad place. Man, ain't nothing working. Nothing happens good for me. Again, we talked about this in the last cycle, right? It brings another perspective of what it means to turn the other cheek. If you look over here, if you look at it this way, you're not kicking rocks in the rain. You are building your divine power and purpose and authority on earth. Because even though you experienced kicking rocks in the rain, you ain't moving from being source on earth. You say, I'm gonna learn this. I don't know. I can't call it. But then if you start looking at it as beneficial, it's less and less stressful for you. You stop attracting more and more of it, and you start experiencing something else. Oh my God, I did start building. I noticed that I don't run into Karens and Kens no more. They ain't nowhere around me, but people keep talking about them. It just don't happen to me. It ain't happened to me in years. Oh man, I noticed that I'm never in a place at the same place at the same time where there are people, wilding out. That doesn't happen. It's so funny. I was just thinking about this today. I walk daily, and it's every time I walk, I realize I go to there's a part of my walk where I walk through this park up the street, and I noticed because see, I like to walk in silence, and I like to walk alone, and I just kind of took note that wait a minute, every time I walk like to the part of the park where there's a lot of people or a good number of people that are walking, they're always on the other side. There's a little bike trail, and so you're on the they're on the you're on one side, they're on the other. But I'm always walking by myself. I'm passing a bunch of people. They're always walking together, just groups of people. And I'm always on the trail by myself. And I turn around and look behind me and I say, ain't nobody behind me, ain't nobody in front of me. That's interesting. And so you have a different kind of experience. You walk in your authority. How do I know that I authored that? I have a little thing that I say before I go outside. Right? Because because that's my meditation space. So I want to walk alone and have as little interaction as possible. Unless I authorize the interaction. I'm talking to somebody on the phone, or whatever. And I speak to people as they walk past. But most of the time I'm on that path by myself because that's what I want. That's what I authorize. That's my authority. I think about anybody used to watch South Park, right? And what's the little fat guy name? He said, "Respect my authority." Right. Anyway, I probably didn't say it right, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's how you know. And then as you realize that and you walk in that, thank you, Moon Goddess. I said, somebody got to know. Right. We trust divinity to show us them areas that we need improvement. Hey, you don't have to move every time you got a problem. You don't have to walk off your mound of creation, mound of source, mound of divine purpose on earth every time something happens that seems like it's against you. It seems like it's against you because it's a program. It's supposed to do that. Oh, Cartman, there you go. Yes. Good, thanks, man. Yeah. Right? It's supposed to do that. Now, what does Source do? It's not on a program. It's on a system that evolves over and over and over and over and over and continues. So it's always evolving. Right? So you ain't got to wild out or get off course because you have an endeavor. You just start to be the authority. You operate in full authority of your divine purpose. And some of that, it's not a whole lot of doing it with that. It's authentic. It is you. Again, how do you do it? You know what I'm going to say? Somebody put it in the chat, please. I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Please, sometimes I feel like I'm saying the whole thing all over and over again. And it's okay. We need to hear it over and over again. I need to hear it over and over again. What am I gonna say? How you do it? How you do it? Somebody please tell me. Please make my day. Come on. Let me see the reflection. What am I gonna say? How do you do it? What's the first thing you do? Don't say nothing, priestess Moot. Unless nobody say unless what? Come on, y'all. Come on. Put it in the chat. All right, go ahead. Okay, stay on the mound of creation. Okay, I'm looking for something very specific that I say about that. How do you stay on the mound of creation? Speak it. Okay. All right. That's close. That's close enough. I was going to say, make a decision. You make a decision. You say, I always operate in the full authority of my divine purpose. And from there is divine trust. And you mean it when you say it. You say it with your throat. Say it with your chest. And you mean that shit when you say it. And then watch what happens. And if you forget, you go to sleep with it. You wake up with it. You say it when you're in the store. You say it when you brushing your teeth. You say it when you mopping and sweeping and cooking and cleaning. It will become natural. And everything else that's not that is an occurrence, an endeavor. And you're looking at it from where you stand in full authority of your divine purpose on earth. And you say, okay. I know I'm on my divine purpose on earth. So what is this? How's this associated with being on my divine purpose on earth? How is this old thought, this old frequency, part of my divine purpose on earth? Let's see. Let's look into it. You're not scared of it. You're not, here we go again. Right? No. There's no fear. Because you know who you are. You are the author of your divine purpose on earth. Right? So, what I want to do is open it up to those who would like to share their perspective on how you actualize your divine purpose on earth with this frequency. Right? And so I'm going to put a chat here. I'm going to put the link to the chat, and you can I'll invite you on the stage. All right. And so if you'd like to share how you actualize your divine purpose on earth with this frequency, come on through. All right. Okay, let me go here. Yep. Okay. Nobody? Y'all good? Nobody want to share? Uh-oh. There he go. Okay, we got Ken 38, Brother Akil. And let me see. It says, oh, there you go. All right. We got you on the stage. I yield the mic.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I'm being heard.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, I like that. Am I still being heard? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Let me You know, definitely that resonates. That's what I see myself as it's taken me to understand for real that you know that self-worth is like it's so important, in order to really actualize, to actualize what I know in this here reality. And for me to be able to do that or really accept it, really like take, what I'm saying, like you say, be firm with it. What I'm saying? I mean, you didn't, that's what I say. I say be firm with you. You say like be bold. You say, just do it. Like it's all in the chat. But that's what it's taken for me to just be like, it's really even kind of not even that easy to explain because I mean it's too simple, I guess, to explain. At this point it's just a matter of not letting the fear or not letting the program make the decision for me, you know, and just saying I'm gonna do something a little different, no matter what happens. And whatever happens is cool uh, because I've got on earth, because I'm me. It's okay. And whatever happens afterwards, if it ain't the way I liked it, I can fix it. I can fix it next time. I don't know, but just being okay with like the process. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got so much to say about this. I've had so much of a good experience. I'm gonna save some of it though, because I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back tonight. But ultimately, what I'll add to this frequency is just self-worth. And just seeing myself and knowing you know, who I am and what I am, and really being okay with that, and being okay with the process, and just being in love with me, just being in love with me, no matter what's happened, no matter what, what I'm saying? Like, just, I mean, that's really it. That's really it. Just self-love and awareness, and really scanning myself, scanning to make sure that little energy, I call them little energies, and I have conversations with them, and I tell them like, little energy, I don't need you no more, like, thank you, but I don't need you, little nervous energy, like, get up out of here, and they be listening. So anyway, that's my reflection. I yield the mic. Thank you.
I really appreciate that. And it's funny. It reminded me of my first book, What's in Your Womb.